How you doing?
Well, thank you.
Good.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm really good, thanks. Hi, Will. So, Jon, I mean, your character is what I guess we call him a party pooper. He's the character that he's the one guy who keeps telling Maverick no. Basically, did you read the script and go, why is my guy always the guy that has to?
I read the script and realized that all of my scenes were with Tom Cruise, and I was very happy about that. Somebody has to make the rules and enforce the rules, and when you're enforcing the rules to someone whose name is literally Maverick, obviously there's going to be some friction there, and that's what drives the drama of the movie. And I was happy to play that part. It was exciting.
As an audience member, I mean, it's such a brilliantly nostalgic film. It feels like a real throwback to kind of classic sort of action movies. Did it feel like that being in it? Did it almost feel like you were in a kind of classic action film while making it?
Very much so. There's something about being in a movie with that guy where you understand that you're making a big time movie, and that's not just me. That's everybody from the cast, the rest of the cast, the crew. Everybody knows they're making a Tom Cruise movie, and everybody is very excited to be in it.
Yeah, because I was wondering about working with Tom in the sense that, I mean, he's got this unwavering commitment to having the highest standard of movie. That must bring out the best in everyone on set, and not just the actors, but every department.
It doesn't only bring it out in you. He kind of he supports it as well. I mean, that's the really exciting part. I've certainly worked with my fair share of other actors who maybe don't want you to succeed because that might take away from their shine or whatever. But Tom's not like that. Tom roots for everybody on set and wants everybody to be excellent. And the proof is right on screen. I mean, we made a great film that people are really responding to.
Yeah, I mean, because you're Jon Hamm, you're quite a successful actor. But even when you're working with Tom, even for you, someone who's been in this industry a while and worked with so many people, is there still that little bit of excitement? You go,
yeah, I mean, not for nothing. I saw the original film when I was 15 years old. I've been looking up to this guy since then, throughout his whole career. And to be able to share a screen with him and share scenes with him is a dream come true.
I know everyone else was doing the kind of flying school and learning how to do that. Were you ever a tiny bit jealous you didn't get to?
No, see, this is where being 50 and being wise pays dividends, because I didn't have to do any training. I didn't have to go underwater. I didn't have to hold my breath. I didn't have to do G-suit lock, whatever the fuck it was. I didn't have to do any of that. I mean, thank God. I'm smart enough to avoid that at this point in my career.
I've spoken to a lot of their guys, and some of them have said they've found a real passion for it, and they're now getting their pilot's license and stuff. Have you ever learnt a skill in a film or for a role that it's actually ignited a passion for you?
I wouldn't say it has ignited a passion, but I do like training for things. I very much like learning things. I've always had that that's the Boy Scout in me, I think. But I remember the first film I ever did was a movie called We Were Soldiers, and we had to go down Fort Benning and do sort of army training. And I remember learning that I was actually a very good shot. The trainer said that I would have been a marksman had I ever done that. I was like, oh, cool, I'm a marksman. I kept my little target.
I mean, so like so many people, obviously during sort of COVID, everyone lockdown caught up with their TV shows they might have missed. I'm one of those people that was very late to finally watching Mad Men during lockdown. And of course, in the sad passing of Robert Morse a couple of weeks ago. But then because of that, there was lots of sharing of that brilliant scene, The Best Things in Life Are Free, which was one of my favourite TV scenes or anything ever. And I just wanted to ask you about shooting that scene. And when you first got the scripts for that in Mad Men, what the reaction was, because it was so kind of tonally different to everything else that was in the show.
It was a beautiful tribute to Robert, and we are lesser for having lost him. He is a lovely man. But it was an amazing day. We had all the writers and all the producers came down and watched that scene. And I mean, I think we did it 2 or 3 times, and I've had tears in my eyes every single time. I mean, it was a fitting tribute to a really lovely man and a wonderful character.
I'm talking about lovely men and wonderful characters. I also just wanted to ask quickly about how you and Larry David became such good mates.
Good question. Yeah. I've worked with Larry on a couple occasions now, and I don't know. It's a very fun relationship, I will say. He's been to my house. I've been to his house. We've had dinners. He is as advertised, as they say. He's a very good hang and a fun guy to know.
Yeah, of all this series, you're one of the best new additions to Curb in recent years. But thank you so much for your time today.
Yeah, man. Thanks. Very nice talking with you. Yes, indeed.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys.
Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey You Guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yes.
Nice.
Hey You Guys!